Hi, thanks for checking in and welcome to this celebration of the 10th video blog that I've done. And I know many of you who do podcasts or blogs would celebrate 100, maybe 50, but 100. Well, for me, it's celebrating 10, because if you'd have said to me at the beginning of this year, Tim, you're going to do 10 video blogs this year or more, I would have thought you're crazy. In fact, I'm not even sure I would have known what a video blog or a vlog was, but here it is, number 10, and I'm excited about that. I want to share with you the origins of this particular video blog, because in doing so it will help me introduce the thought I have for this week, and I want to carry that on in next fortnight as well, because I think that thought that I'm going to share with you is so important. To get that to try and cover it all in one week would be too much. But way back in COVID time, beginning of COVID time, I had retired from my role in Compassion after 10 years in February this year, and then COVID hit in March. So for me, all the opportunities I had to share ideas, thoughts, speak, communicate, give some sort of, communication about leadership and other things had gone from frequent to nil very quickly. And so, you got a little stir crazy when things like that happen. So I thought to myself, I already had a website planned and set up. So I thought, I'll start a blog. So for 4 weeks, I wrote a weekly blog. And then I thought to myself, why not do a video blog? Why not do it speaking wise and see how that goes? So here we are, number 10, of which I'm kind of surprised and yet excited at the same time. You can see it's very professionally put together. It's done on my iPhone somewhere in my home and on my $19 Big W very flimsy tripod. But at least it's done, and it may not change too much in the future. But all that to introduce the thought for this week and next fortnight, which is this: don't confuse your why with your assignment. Don't confuse your why with your assignment. Let me explain to you. Your why, the why you do what you do, your purpose, your life purpose, your if from a faith point of view, your calling, that's your why. It's the big picture of you. And it's different from the assignment you might have. An assignment is the role you have or the job you have at any particular point in time, but not to be confused with the bigger picture of your why. Mark Twain once said, the two greatest days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. The day you find out your purpose, your calling, your meaning. And of course, as I said, the assignment is the expression of that at any one time, but the day you discover who you are and why you're there. And that's my experience that I've probably only realised in the last decade. I wish I'd have realised it earlier, but probably in the last decade, at least I've only been able to express it or articulate it myself in that I've discovered that my why is to help people flourish. That's what I love to do. That's my purpose. It's to help people flourish, whether individuals or whether organisations or people in organisations. That's what I've loved to do. That's my why, my calling and my purpose, and it's really important. I know over the last 40 years I've had 6 assignments. When I look back, I've had the one same why. I've had the privilege of leading 3 churches and leading in 3 organisations, but all of them fit under that one why of helping people flourish, and that's important. Your why needs to be bigger than any one assignment. It's the banner, it's the umbrella, it's the big picture, it's the life purpose under which that assignment sits. And as I said, I'd look back and see how those assignments are fitted into that one umbrella. And I said, I'm not sure I saw it at the time, but I can see it now. I wish I'd discovered it earlier. Because when you discover it, helps with you with a lot of things, a lot of decisions you have to make in life. And that's what I want to share a little bit about more next time. Just wanting to help people flourish, wanting to help people, churches, organisations become better versions of themselves. That's been my why. You don't always do it perfectly, but certainly that's the why. So don't confuse your why, your purpose, or your calling with your assignment. And that's going to be really important at this time, because many people have lost their assignment at this point in time in this season. And you can easily think, well, gee, I've lost my purpose. No, you haven't. You've lost your assignment. You've still got your purpose, and that's going to be important. But we'll talk about that a lot more next time. So that's time for now, and why it's so important. There's so many reasons why this is important. I want to share those with you next time. I also want to share a little bit about how you might begin to articulate what your why is, to discover what your why is. So that and some of the practical reasons of making the distinction between the two is going to be important. So I look forward to next time. Thanks again for joining in. That's all for this time. We'll follow this up in a fortnight's time. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to connect in with feedback. Again, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Take care, stay safe, and embrace hope.